Now this is really interesting. It says Carl.
What in the world is that? I mean, they've never seen anything like it. Hey, it's Jason with Denwerks. Got something pretty cool today. 1971 Datsun 510 Wagon. You don't see these very often. Actually, there's only been a few on Bring a Trailer so far, and I've actually had 2 of them. So this is actually a really cool car, 1971. It's been upgraded with an L20 5-speed transmission out of 200 SX, so it's got the dog leg for reverse. It's got 280 SX struts and disc brakes up front, and just a really great little car. Been nice to drive it around. Actually, the car came out of Mount Angel in the 2000s, Oregon, and Z Therapy actually bought it, started to build it, and a friend of mine named Louie, he was in his 70s, really wanted one of these, and I actually had one a long time ago at this time, and he almost bought one from me, but this car was already being built by Z Therapy here in Salem, Oregon, and they do such an awesome job and pretty well known in the Z world, especially when it comes to SU carbs and induction systems and general racing and stuff. But anyways, they were building the car. He saw it and he's like, I want that car. So they actually kind of built it, finished building it for him. They did all the mechanicals, all the upgrades, all the brake work, everything, and actually found someone to paint it for him as well. So he had passed away a couple of years ago. Family asked me not too long ago to help him sell it. Well, another really good friend of mine saw it in the shop here, and he had to have it, and he went ahead and bought it, and he's just a car nut, and so he drove it for a little bit, not too long. He's only had it for like 6 months, and found another car he wants. Now it's just his style, and he asked me to help him sell it. So here we go. The crush plates were on it back when Louie had it, and just a neat car. Louie was one of those kind of guys too. He had a 32 Ford. I was just going to tell a little story. I'll walk around it one more time. He had a 32 Ford coupe back in the late 50s, and I got a picture of him standing next to it. We got married, and then they had a child. Well, they couldn't fit the child in the, really in a coupe, and they were drag racing and doing kind of stuff with it. And so he traded it to his best friend for a 32 sedan, so that way they could be a family. And so he told his friend, hey, if I ever sell the car, I'll sell it to you what we agreed kind of on a price back in 1958 or 59. And so like 45 years later, he ended up selling him the car back at 1958 pricing. So it's just kind of the guy he was. So and I actually sold a couple of cars for Louie too. So anyways, enough of me rambling. I'll walk around the car here in general, just point out different things. Also, if you want any help selling things on Bring a Trailer, look us up at Denwerks.com, and you can check us out on Instagram and Facebook and stuff. But if you're like us and like to explain and show different things, goods and bads, then we'll help you. If you like smoke and mirrors, I can help you. So anyways, let's look down here at the bottom of the valance. You can see all the original spot welds down there. Valance is really nice. This was actually a pretty clean car when it was before it got through the transformation that it did. Grill looks good. You can see a little tiny ding right there. Original headlight in the center there. It's got Sylvanias on the outside. Bumper looks good. It's got a little bit of crazing. Nothing major, but it's a nice bumper overall. You can see a little bit of cracking in the marker lights. All the lights work on it, by the way. You'll see a little clear has come off right here. The paint is pretty nice, but it's not perfect. More of a driver quality paint job, but it looks great. I mean, look at it, it looks nice. Looks nice down the sides, but it has some little chips and little things. Down the side looks Pretty nice and straight. A little waviness, but nothing real bad. You'll notice too when I lift open the hood, a lot of this has been caddy and plated. You can see the rod here for the wipers. So they spend a lot of time on the car, but they're mostly interested in mechanicals on the car. So who wants something really, really pretty that doesn't drive good? Tires were put on in 2011. Right there's a date code, 1811. When you see 4 digits on a tire, the 11 is the 2011. If it said 19, 19. If it said 01, 2001. Tires are Falcons, and their size is 185, 65, 14 all the way around. You can see a tiny little rust blister right there in the bottom of the fender, and a little ding on the chrome. Around the wheel lips, look nice. You can see some little chipping right here on the edge. And then a little tiny clear coat run. See that? Right there. I never noticed that until I got real close there. Bottom of the doors look good. A couple little chips. I won't point out every little thing, but if you see me pointing, I'm showing you little things. But the bottom of the doors look great. Around the wheel lip back here, looks good. Little tiny run right there. That's just some dirt from driving. Back behind the quarter looks really good. Floors and everything are very nice, all original on the car. Quarter panel looks good. Roof is really in nice shape. You'll see the gutter is clean. Very hard to get in a picture, but hopefully you can see it. There was an antenna right here in the middle, and there's a little bit of waviness in the hood or in the roof. They didn't get it perfect. Hopefully you can see that. It's just kind of a little waviness there. Hopefully you can see that. I couldn't even get it in a photo. Take a look at the back here. Bumper has some little scratches. Definitely the back bumper needs to be re-chromed. See all the original spot welds there. A couple little scratches that have been touched up across the back. Little ding. These are metal. Actually, I think that Louis got these ones. Actually, these are the plastic version. I know that they make metal ones too. But Louis, I think it was on earlier cars. I think Louis got these from me originally. So a little part of me is on the car, right? The little bezel has some crazing. Taillights look good. Take a look at this side real fast. You can see here, there's a little scratch here that's been touched up and a little bit of waviness right there. If you look right down there, looks like a little rust spot. I'm not sure, it's hard to tell, but hopefully you can see that. Little imperfection in the paint, little chip. You can see a little crazing here, little spot. Around this wheel lip looks really good. Little ding right there. Look down the side. You know, again, it looks straight, pretty clean overall. A couple little wave right here in the door, but not major. Again, I'm kind of being nitpicky, but I just kind of want you to show, or be able to show you things about the car. If you look at the handles, there's a little crazing on those too. So, but overall, looks really good. Bottom of this fender is nice. Around this wheel lip looks really good too. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you the gutter here. I'm going to show you the interior. I have it up on my lift too, so you'll see pictures of it underneath. We'll show you under the hood, and we'll do some drive around video. So also, I guess I show you all the wheels too. You can see some little nicks, little road rash on that one. Take a look on this one too. Little ding right there. One of my friends told me how boring my videos were, and I told him, well, I didn't make it for you. You don't have any money. So I'm making it for people that actually want to buy something. You can see this wheel lip looks really good. So actually I haven't heard from him for a while. Anyways, I'm going to show you some more stuff. Hey, you want to do a little cold start on the engine here for you? We'll turn a little light on so you can see. Got my hand right there on the, hopefully you can see that, on the intake. Just holding it there with my hand. So just showing you that it's wasn't hot. And I'll take you inside here. It actually starts up pretty nice if you're not familiar with these cars. There's a choke, so you pull it and then turn it, and it kind of locks it. And then also you don't need to pump the gas. SUs don't have accelerator like that, accelerator pump. And push the clutch in. You can see it's cold. And I'm going to show you that the power, oh there we go, power's on, and the gas gauge will start moving there. So we'll go ahead and fire it up. See the tach. I'm going to let it down a little bit. I'll just lock it right there and just let it sit there and warm up. So while I'm at it, I guess I'll show you radio.
Call 503-722-5000. The latest on the coronavirus.
Radio works. The frost. Hopefully you can hear all that. And tach works. And you notice the charge light came off. What else was I going to show you here? Bright light, you can see that. That goes on and off. Got blinkers left and right. And all the lights work in there as well. We actually took that dash apart originally and replaced some of the bulbs. Horn, actually I thought the horn worked. Not working right now. I'll have to look at that, because I thought that actually worked. Cigarette lighter, it works. And I'll show you the wipers. Wipers work. Then we'll just let it idle down there. So there you can see it's running good there. So anyways, I'm still perplexed about my horn. So hey, I'm going to go ahead and show you the interior real fast. Interior's nice overall, very original. You'll see the original orange in here. You can see the color difference. This is a little bit of a darker orange. I think they made two colors in this year. But you can see the door jambs look really good, very original. It's only been repainted once. You can see the original tag that matches the title. Seats are original Datsun seats, but it has inserts put in. I don't, you know, it's hard to get that material back there. But these are the original seats, but they would have had a headrest. They were removed. Dash pad looks good. So there's a little crack right here and a little spot right there. All the instruments work. Steering wheel looks really good. Carpet's nice. You can see this jam in here hasn't been hit or anything. Door panels look great. Headliner is nice as well. I'm going to show you the back here. Original seat, little tear right there on the top, couple of them. Door jams, you can see all the original spot welds. You know, pretty nice car. Gaskets look all pretty good. I know here the window felts need to be replaced. This window felt looks all right. Go around here to the back. The other thing nice too is the panel gap on this car is really, really good. Cargo area is in really nice condition. You'll see a couple of little spot here that's torn. Could use a new gasket back here. Hasn't been hit in the back or anything like that. So very clean. That seat folds down. Take a look at this jam real fast. You can see all the spot welds and stuff. I mean, absolutely no accident damage on this car, which is a big plus. You know, all the spot welds there you can see. Again, this jam is in really nice shape. Glove box. Couple little cracks right there. But overall, very, very clean in the interior. No smoke smell, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and show you the lights real fast. I'm by myself today. I'm not going to show you the blinkers, but they 100% work. Yeah, I guess I could. Let me turn the lights on. I'm going to put it in reverse real fast. And I'll turn the key on. And I'll turn the lights on for you. So we'll go back here. You can see the marker lights work. Reverse. They work as well. License plate. They work. One little tiny crack right there. I just noticed that when the light was on, there's a little crack right there. I'll take you around to the front. I think I have the bright lights on. Yep, bright lights work. Marker lights. All that's working. Marker light. And then I'll hit the blinkers real fast. You can see that one's working. Go around here to the back. That one. And we'll go to this one. Sorry, it's taking me a little bit more time, but hopefully you're getting to know the car a little bit better. You can see that one's working. Little ding right there. And you can see that one's working. So all the lights are working. I'm going to show you some more stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and show you underneath the hood. There's a lever right there. Just pull it. Come up here to the front. Engine compartment's really nice on this car. Little catch. Original paint underneath the hood here. The engine compartment's been repainted, as you can tell. L20. Motor was rebuilt and gone through a Z therapy as well. You can see L20 right there. You'll see pictures on the auction. Runs really good in general. So you can see it's got dual SUs on it. And those, when Z Therapy builds these carburetors, they put, you know, the throttle shafts start wearing out, so they put bearings in there. So and they do a great job. All the induction was done here, and you'll notice that they cadmium plated everything. You know, look at all the little brackets. All this was redone. Even behind the headlights, headlight buckets were done. Light works. Obviously it's not numbers matching because it had a 1600 in it originally, but really nice underneath the hood here in general. So it's got a 200SX from a 78, 79 200SX transmission, 5-speed, and then it's I told you about the 280SX struts up front and disc brakes. So, but overall, really clean engine compartment. I'm going to fire it up real fast. It's already been warmed up, but I'll do a cold start too. You know, runs real nice. Really nice running little car. Doesn't blow smoke or anything like that. So anyways, hopefully that gives you a good look in general. I'll rev it up one more time here. There you go. I'll show you some more stuff. Saw that, but we almost hit a squirrel. But we didn't slam on the brakes, they want to go through the windshield. So here we are, we're out here driving a little 510. You can see the speedometer, all that works. I already showed you the blinkers and everything. See the tach. Obviously the radio works. So we'll go ahead and slam on the brakes when we get on a straightaway here. But actually a really nice driving car overall. So we're going to look at the horn. I was showing you the horn earlier that it wasn't working. So but go ahead and slam on the brakes. Doesn't pull, actually stops nice. No steering wheel shake or anything like that. Nothing crazy. So we'll go ahead and show you some more stuff. Just wanted to give you a general, just the way it drove around. It drives nice. Enjoy the scenery. Hey, we're going to take a look at the Datsun underneath. You're obviously going to see all the still photos and everything like that, but I like to do a video underneath in general just to show you different things. So we'll just start from the front to the back, show you the engine, transmission, but mostly I want to show structure is what I'm looking at to show that there's no accident damage or anything like that. If you look here, up inside, looks really nice. Not any rust, no crinkles or anything back behind the headlight area and inner fender aprons. Actually really clean down here by the cowl and footwell area. Very nice. All the frame rails look good. I'll take a look at this side real fast for you. And if you look up inside, back behind the headlights, again, very clean overall. Down here in the bottom of the cowl, just a real nice original car underneath. You can see the motor's all painted. You know, obviously when it was done, it's got 280SX struts up here, disc brakes, brake hoses look nice. You can see here too, they even caddy and plated like the sway bar. You can see right here the bracket. You know, so they did a nice job when they did put this car together. All the suspension and everything like that. Transmission looks good. And again, this is from a 200SX. You'll see a little seepage around the oil pan there. You can see that. I haven't seen anything hitting the ground, but I can just notice there's a little bit of seepage there. We might try to tighten that up a little bit. Might just be a little loose. Not coming from the valve cover or anything like that. If you look here at the floors, really nice. Frame rails aren't all beat up. One little dent right there, but nothing major. Very nice floors in general. Rockers look good. All the spot welds going across there look nice. Take a look at the floor here. Again, in really good shape. This is exactly how you want to find these cars. Look at the rocker. Little dent right there, you can see that. Real small. I just wanted to point that out. Rear end is stock in it. You can see here the frame rail. Again, no kinks or anything like that. They look really good. This is a bad area sometimes. Looks really nice. You can see all the spot welds going here behind the quarter. Trunk drop-off pan, very, very clean. Spring perch area is good. Take a look at that frame rail again and where the KYB shocks are, where the mounts are. They look really nice. Back when we changed the fluid, 220, we did that. We changed the fluid in the transmission as well. You can see this frame rail. Everything looks really good back here. Very clean. All the spot welds across the bottom. These little areas are for factory. You can see that. Take a look at the frame rail on this side real fast for you. Again, very, very, very clean. So it's actually pretty impressive underneath here. So hopefully that gives you a good look. In general, hasn't been restored underneath or anything like that. It's all 100% stock. You know, this is a no reserve auction. Top bid's going to get it. If you got questions, give me a call. You can email, make comments on the auction, stuff. We'd be glad to help. So anyways, have fun. No reserve. Thanks for bringing a trailer.